Trappers, if you do any muskrat trapping like I do, you probably already know that there's really two methods of skinning out your muskrats. You can lay them on a bench or on your knees, skin them out with the inside out method. Works really good, it's pretty efficient. The only issue with that is you're generally left with a mess that you end up having to clean up. The other method is you can hang them. This is the method that I prefer. I prefer to hang them by the tail. The problem with this method is that you generally run into the issue of the muskrat from time to time falling out of either the chain gambrel that you're using, the rope, or the string, whatever it is that you're using to tie on your loop or your slip knot, whatever it is, or if you're using some form of clamp. It's inevitable you're going to run into the muskrat slipping out and falling onto the floor. To combat this little issue, we came up with the Hagz tail hook. The Hagz tail hook, just like all of our other products, is 100% made in the USA. It's got a nice sharp point that we hand sharpen, and the way that it works is quite simple. It's got an opening here on the loop end. That opening is to serve the purpose of slipping over top of the rings on your chain gambrel, if you so choose to hang it in that method. In addition to being able to slip over the rings of a chain gambrel or something of that nature, we also made it large enough to where it'll slip over the hook of, say, a hoist or something of that size, just to make it a little bit more user-friendly in your fur shed. The way that it works is quite simple. You simply take your muskrat, you're going to go up about 1 inch to 2 inches from where the fur line and the tail meet. On the bottom side of the tail, you're going to insert the point of the hook, just pierce the skin of the tail to where the point reaches the bone, and once it does that, you're done. That's all you have to do. It was engineered in such a manner that when you pull down on the muskrat, the hook is going to bite towards the bone. So it's not going to pull up and out, it's going to bite in there, so you can skin your muskrat out without it slipping and falling on the floor. Once you're done skinning this muskrat out, it's really easy to switch over to the next muskrat. You simply place your finger on the bottom of the hook, take your thumb, flip it upwards, and you've just removed that muskrat. You take another muskrat, pierce the tail, rest it up against the bone, you skin that one out. When you're done with that one, you flip it off, you go on to the next one, so on and so forth. This will really speed up time in your fur shed so you can get out there and get more muskrats. Check out our Hagz tail hook. I'm sure you'll find that it works just as good for you as it does for me. Thank you very much. The tail slips out of it and down it goes. One thing that we come up with, they also fall off the table.